But talk to me a little bit about the tool setup. Why is it important to have these kind of tools? How do tools aid you in your gathering adventures?
Okay.
Yeah, so
Gathering,
each
I love that shit.
gathering profession will have 3 tools. The tools kind of come online as
Oh,
you progress
I'm
through the
gonna do
profession,
like a bunch of
and
life
the
skilling. I love that shit.
different resource types for each one of the profession may require different tools. So you basically want to carry around the right tool for the job. And tools along with artisanship gear will have stats on it, so you can itemize towards how you want to gather, how fast you want to gather. Yeah.
Oh, it looks great. I love the the destruction of the actual like. Is it halcyon-ite? Halconite? What is
Halcyon-ite.
Halcyon.
Yeah,
Okay.
Halcyon. Yeah, I mean,
Nice.
we sort of
Okay,
set the
looks
precedent
lovely.
with trees, right? So we're trying to get similar feelings that the trees bring with our other.
Hopefully you can cut any
gatherable.
tree.
Yeah, it's looking great.
All the
Now,
trees.
where is your freehold?
It's just over this hill here, off to the left of the
Gathering,
path. I think you might be able to
processing,
see my,
then crafting.
the house there with the
Triad
chimney
of categories
smoke
for
as well.
professions. Yeah.
Okay,
Off there, see it?
yeah, that looks good. How do
Oh,
let's
I
get
love
up there a little
any
bit
tree.
faster. Maybe we can,
Good.
Oh yeah.
So like in
Oh, I don't think
in a new
people have
world, you can
seen
cut
the,
also any tree that you find.
Lightfoot
For example,
yet.
in BDO, you cannot cut any
Let's
tree,
bring him
but there's
out.
still like tons
Oh,
of trees
look
that you
at
can cut.
him. How cool is that?
A few months ago, yeah,
he
I
looks
didn't.
so
I
good.
didn't watch any news about the game like lately, so
I
you know.
love the eyes.
What a big bunny!
Super cool. Do we know who did this one? Was this Jincy?
Bunny mount.
I think
I believe there was a
They're so
Jinxie,
cute.
yeah.
Oh,
You
wow,
hop
this
on the
guy's
bunny!
fast.
Yeah, it's high speed.
It is a rabbit.
Oh hell
after all.
yeah!
That's so cool. Wait, we gotta slow it down a little bit.
Oh,
I
that's
can't
the
approach
home?
at such fast pace to your freehold. That would be disrespectful. I
Ah,
apologize.
yes,
Here
thank
we
you.
go.
Don't
That's-
trample my plants, please. Yeah.
Ah,
Oh,
it looks so
perfect.
funny when they're running like
This is great.
the
Order
slow.
rabbit.
So, what have you geared?
Slow
It
jumps.
looks like, I mean, you don't have a lot of buildings on the freehold for yours, Bucky. Is that
So you
because you're
get
kind of
all
trying to
this
utilize
land for you?
farming and I know, of course, you are Dr. Bucky, so the animal husbandry system and like
That's
livestock.
right.
Oh, Druid, hello,
That's
hello.
exactly right. Yeah, so
Small
I
jump.
sacrificed
Yeah,
some
but
of
it
the
looks so
space I could have
silly.
used for buildings to just have more farm space, basically.
Like
so
the bunnies
as
should
you can
just
see here, we got
walk,
some,
you know,
we got
if
some
they're like
sheeps, we got
trying
some
to be
cows
slow.
and pigs, and we got some chickens back there, and we have a lot of space for different farmables. So we have wheat here, corn, and then tomatoes over there as well.
Yeah, that works
Oh,
with
this looks great.
animation.
So,
It needs something different than a slow-mo run animation.
Mike,
Yeah.
when you were talking about
it looks silly.
these types of farmable spaces, obviously,
Oh,
as
your
we've
farm
discussed
looks soft
previously,
here.
you know,
Okay,
the
cool.
customization options for your freehold are really kind of up to you and what
And you grow
wanna delve
cows?
into on the processing side of things and how you want to use the space. But players who want to participate in the farming, talk to me a little bit about that system. I mean, the intent, excuse me, to provide this open area space for people to utilize just growing different crop rotations
Okay.
and livestock, and how does that feed the
And
the
livestock.
general
Yeah,
processing
that's
system?
cool.
Yeah, so the farming is gonna generally focus
I'm sure
on
they just
growing
have
crops like
not
this
made
and
that
then
animation
dealing with
speed yet.
livestock
Yeah,
over there,
maybe.
like that. But
nice.
generally, what you want to do is gather some seeds from either vendor, or
Okay.
in the world you can gather or find some seeds on the open content, and you're gonna come to your freehold, plant them, and then depending on what kind of processing level you have and what kind of processing stations or buildings you might have, you might grow crops like a little faster,
Nice.
Okay.
produce like better crop rotations, and
We're still not even
just
close to alpha version.
generally
Yeah, I wonder
farm
when
things
it's gonna
that's
be
unique
done. I really want that
to
game.
farming
Give me the game already.
compared it to the in the open world.
But I love
Yeah.
the trees
So,
around. Like,
I mean, I just
it
got a
looks
bunch
so
of wheat, by the
pretty.
way. I apologize, Bucky, on stealing your wheat, but I
No, go
figured
for it. I
you
got
didn't need
plenty.
it.
It's
Some
harvest season. Yeah, we got a
corns.
big crop coming. I need some help getting all the harvest done.
Yeah, it looks
Okay,
super
okay.
cool.
Yeah, another cool thing about farming too, since it has the livestock, is that it kind of feeds directly into hunting and synergizes with animal husbandry. So if you're interested in raising animals, taming animals,
Taming animals.
farmers will have a use for them.
Yeah,
Oh, I
exactly.
like
So,
taming
yeah,
animals.
Animal husbandry has multiple lanes of ways to breed and specialize your creatures, and
Chickens.
mounts and pets are one of the more popular ones, but then obviously
the
livestock
eggs.
as well. So not only can
You
you
just pick up
breed
the
your
eggs.
animals for traits such as like movement speed and health and different combat stats, but you also be able to breed them for desirable traits like, you know, fertility, increased harvesting yield, and even increased yield from butchering.
Guys doing chicken dance.
Oh my god, that is awesome.
This is
Leave our eggs alone.
Makes
our-
them more comfortable with you taking their
God.
eggs away. So
Leave our
Helps with
eggs
chicken morale.
alone.
Yeah, they won't peck us if we come with their style.
Very nice. Very nice. I just got some eggs. Okay, now, one of the other things that we wanted to obviously collect player feedback on, I'm going to open up the inventory just to kind of take a look at the materials
Okay.
resource bag. Talk to me a little bit about
Cross
how we are
breed, all that stuff.
implementing
Yeah. Desirable
resources
trade bring, make
differently
new
from your
species.
general
Crazy
item
cool.
inventory.
That's very cool. Yeah, I know.
So we're taking an approach from other games, but the idea of resource is gonna have somewhat of a slot base. Instead of having a slot base like traditional MMO, we're gonna look for like a Tetris kind of idea of having different shapes and different stack
Okay,
sizes,
that
kinda
inventory,
that,
like,
to make some
arrangement, I don't know
interesting
about
choices
that.
out in the world.
I like
Where you
regular
have to do
stuff.
inventory management and have
Little
a pick and choose
piggies.
depending on like what you have available, what kind of bags you have.
Now, I seem to have kind of run out of space.
I wonder about the
maybe I
house.
can
Like, you
grab- do
can like
have
also
any-
like
Yeah,
decorate
if you
it,
want, you can come,
customize it.
put some stuff in the chest in the house, or
Ooh.
But even as
your
it
bags
is, it's
small,
very
or what's-
cool.
Yeah, no,
Cause
I
like,
only have
Yeah.
one bag. It's called
because
the
of like
Sanctus
growing
Resource
stuff,
Bag.
breeding the
yeah,
stuff.
I got some extra bags for you. Actually, you can take some from my chest.
Oh,
Got
this
some
is, a,
upgraded
this is
bag.
a nicely decorated home here.
But what a dirty walls! Oh,
you
my
have
god,
the,
that's a nasty
you
walls.
have the.
So you can
Oh, man, I
decorate
can't
it
remember what
like
we called
all the
this, but this was
furniture,
for
everything.
The, pandemic. Everyone who.
But can you change like the
registered prior
walls?
to a certain date during the pandemic, Margaret will know. We granted this item to people, or will be granted to people. That's cool. It's modeled. Look at that. I think Ryan Richmond actually did the modeling for that, and then John Waynick did the implementation.
That's only
Very
for
cool.
resources
That looks
inventory,
awesome.
as far as I
Where's
can
the-
tell.
where's
The
chest?
regular item
Yeah.
had normal
Right here by
inventory
the
before.
fireplace.
Oh,
Sweet.
because like that would be annoying to have like this Tetris like
Materials. Oh,
inventory.
okay.
Okay, this
Alright,
looks like
so,
regular.
What do I do here? Just
Yeah,
grab
inventory,
this.
just inventory is regular, just
I think you
materials
just
is
take them all and
different.
swap it out. I think.
I'll equip them. Oh, okay, cool. I have some. Now this is obviously work
Resources
in
back. Oh.
progress UI. This is not the final UI, but this kind of demonstrates the functionality of the system. Let me go over here.
Okay.
What can I do with these sheep?
You can harvest them for
Sheep.
wool. Shoot them.
Goats! Pretty horns!
This-
These
this is
horns
not
are so
the herd
pretty.
class,
No.
No. Okay.
do a good
Hello.
job.
Oh,
Shearing
pretty
is
sheep.
a non-destructive
Pretty
crop.
sheep.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can even
give
pet
me
them!
wool.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Hi.
gave me some wool and
sheep.
now it's naked. That's so sad.
Oh,
It'll grow
that's
back.
oh, that's how that's how you gather the
That's a
wool.
good point. So it'll grow back. Talk to me a little bit about kind of, the intent behind the livestock here and the crops as well. Like you're planting and you're placing these livestock on farmable space within your freehold, and then over time they mature and become processable, or how does that work?
Oh yeah, that's pretty much exactly it. Certain things, like for the crops, for example, you need to acquire seeds first, which can be acquired through a number of ways. But once you plant them, you'll have to water them and care for them, and then after a certain point, depending on the crop itself, would be when you can harvest them,
Okay.
and then you can replant them at that point. And then for animals, different animals have different, sort of byproducts they can get. Like, so for example, from the cow, you can milk them and get some fresh
Okay.
milk.
Oh my
Okay.
God. But they have horns. Are these the right cows?
Oh, there's
to milk?
udders. There's
Oh,
udders down there.
Oh, okay. All right.
There's
And
udders.
he's saying, oh, they have horns. Hell yeah, cows have
Oh, I
horns.
got like a little stool. Wow, that's some rapid-paced milking.
Oh,
Holy
Yeah,
smokes.
Maxineers. Hello. Thank you for the follow.
Oh, let me make sure I got the milk. Oh, we did get the milk. Let me pull it down here. Put
Okay.
some corn down as well.
And you get the meat like from the cows too, maybe,
Some,
or piggies.
reorganization there.
Yeah, kind of just reorganize.
Okay, lovely.
Yeah, another sort of interesting thing that you'll see with livestock and other types of things that you can gather is you'll be able to kind of choose the things that you want to gather from it, right?
Oh, you
had
get to
mentioned
choose.
animal byproducts, right? And milk is a byproduct of a cow, and so is beef. So it's up to you.
Oh, so you would choose
how
it's
and
either
when
milk
you want
or
to
like
harvest
meat.
your livestock in
Okay.
certain ways. And same with plants. Maybe you want to take the corn, and maybe you want to cut down the entire corn plant. To
Oh,
make room
so
for
it's
other
kind of like
crops, and,
similar like in Final
there's
Fantasy
different
when you
byproducts
like
depending on how you
approach
interact
like
with that gathering.
when you approach
Now,
like
this
a
is what-
plant or something and you want to gather it, you choose what you want from it. That's cool. Can you farm animals in video? No, but there's already like some places with animals, for example, cows. There's some, you go to some ranch, there's a bunch of cows, and you go and you can milk them. You play this like mini game and you get the milk. There's a bunch of animals around that you can just kill it and get the meat, butcher it, or skin it. You get to choose, like, depending on what kind of tool you have. The same with trees. From the same tree, you can get like tree sap or timber. It depends. You get to choose too. Like, not like to choose, but it depends like what tool you have equipped. Yeah. Just saw in the top left that this is Ashes of Creations. Yeah, I'm playing video, but now we like just like glimpsing at this. I wanna see like what's news about like Ashes of Creation, and you get to have like all of this in your place. Like, you get to have like a home, small like ranch or something. Your it's called like what, Freehold.
Going
That's
to
so
be
cool. You get to grow
another
your
point
own
of good
stuff.
player feedback. So
That's so
one, we kind
cool.
of talked to you and showed you guys a little bit of the
And farm like plants and everything, like grow some plants. I mean, in video too, you get to have a garden and like plant seeds, grow it, like, yeah. But this is different. This is like your home with all the place around it, with animals, plants, everything. That's really cool. What's really cool is node system. Means the node has to grow in size for the main capital to become level 3 city. And then you have player-based faction as a ruler faction that sets taxes. The word's lord laden ability titles for land ownership. Oh! So owning homestead and running it when very few will be able to. But they will need higher hands of their own to help run it. Oh, I see. Like, some stuff reminds me of like New World too. Because you need like territory standing to get a home, and some faction rules like the place, and sets up taxes and upgrade stuff in the city. Upgrades like those like oh my god, I forgot the word. Crafting stations, for example.
systems for
Allow that this
planting,
game has
crops on your
everything from
freehold,
all the games, like
for,
basically.
Raising livestock, collecting
That's
resources
cool.
from them. And then the Tetris inventory type system. But this one is more game philosophy / immersion, right? And what you're going to see now, I think, for those of you who are a bit squeamish, if you want to turn away, understandable. But we're going to get some leather.
Leather, okay.
And what else from this guy?
Meat. Yeah.
Some
Meat and
kind of-
skin,
some
okay,
meat and
okay.
whatever you
How it's
expect
gonna
from a
look
pig.
like?
Yep.
Hopefully not that
Bacon.
nasty.
All right, well, all right. I apologize, little buddy.
Okay, how it's
You had
gonna
a
look?
good long life.
You did have a good long
Because I
life.
remember
Happy
like,
life on the farm, and now,
Oh, God
okay,
mercy.
okay, it's bloody. Oh,
now,
Oh, we got
Oh.
the hide and the meat. But it's,
okay, you just killed the animal. There's blood around, but it's not that bad. For example, like I will always remember hunting stuff in Red Dead Redemption. When you skin the animal and you pick up like a whole animal without the skin, you see all those muscles, everything. Animal without the head, without skin, and you carry it like on your shoulder or on your horse and then bring it to your camp. That looks so nasty. Like that visual, like animal without head and skin. I did not like that. I did not like that. This is not too bad. This is not too bad. It's like that, yeah, but instead of earning a reputation with an NPC faction, it's all player based. Only player owned cities, regions, nodes, homesteads, forts, towns, outposts. Oh, I see, I see. Okay. Okay, okay. Have you ever played the forest? Yes, I did. Yes. It's nasty too. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, I played it.
Oh, that's sad. Is it? It's just sleeping? Is it tired? That was intense.
Yeah, for sure. It's sleeping.
Yeah, don't worry. Let's go. Yeah.
Nothing to see here.
Oh.
Sorry, little piglets.
Oh no, not the piglets.
A great game, but it's not for little humans. You mean not for kids? I know. It's a little bit nasty and creepy because those creatures that come and attack you and everything, it's like a bloody mess. But I would love just like to kill those animals, to chop them in parts, and you chop hands off, chop legs off, and I would eat that. You know, sometimes you need just to eat. You just cook them and eat them, or dry them. You know, yeah. Yeah, little humans and many other names for them. Yeah. But yeah, I remember that shit. It's pretty creepy, but I know that it's not good for you to eat those cannibals, but I was doing that. Who cares?
Okay.
No.
We'll take good care of you.
No, let them live a little bit of a
One
life.
day you'll become big, and then we'll.
So guys, that's a great point of player feedback. Talk to us a little bit about how real/immersive do you want it to be, or do you prefer that perhaps the pigs don't die, but rather they just go to sleep? That's a good question. I think
I don't care if it's like there's like, oh, there's a little bit of blood splashing. It's not that bad though. Like, it is what it is. I mean, all games, like when you play like this or that, okay, maybe not all. I mean, this made it look like natural blood splashing. Yeah, it's like you're killing the animal. I don't mind it.
Okay, so now we have
poor animals though, but it is what it is.
Obviously, we have the home here. We went inside a little bit. This other building, talk to me a little bit about that. We talked a little bit in the presentation about
what's that?
The profession buildings and them giving access to workstations.
Oh, workstations. Okay.
So this is the artisan building that we talked about, and then these give general benefits to the freehold. It could be profession specific, it could be just general specific, but it also gives you like access to
this I don't know, because you grow them.
So this would be the metalworking station.
Oh, nice. Okay.
They grow from little to big, so it's not like it respawns. Like the plants, you plant the seed, they grow, you harvest. There's no like plant anymore. You need to plant seeds again. Okay.
Yeah, see, this station's pretty intensive, and
but no,
and
like I bet like those animals, you need to grow them again after you kill them.
The crafting process and the recipe acquisition.
Because it's different than like the stuff in the wild that respawns.
Gameplay layer that Corey, Mike, you guys have been working on with crafting in the future that we're going to show. But this one's all about processing. And talk to me a little bit about, we talked a little bit about what it takes to go into the fuel, to prep the station, to do the processed goods, and then kind of leaving and letting that, process over time.
Just make sure you have the spawn before you kill the parents.
To like fully kit out their freeholds with
spawn? Wait, what?
The profession building, so they have access to all the stations. What would be the benefit of that?
I think so, right? Like, if players are really interested in investing in processing, right? Freeholds are supposed to kind of give the players the furthest reach up to the highest tiers of processing. So,
oh yeah, like
if you
want
to
them.
allocate most of your space in your freehold,
that should be quite a long process. And yeah,
processing buildings, processing stations. You could create.
I guess like you have a bunch of like adult like animals, and you breed them, whatever, and you get the babies. They grow too, and yeah.
Like, kind of your own processing plant or factory, and really sort of have a stranglehold on a market or particular goods. So the freehold is supposed to be free space for players to kind of do whatever they'd like, decorate housing, have businesses, or create a processing empire. So
Okay,
Cool,
okay.
very cool. Well, I did get some some supplies. Whoops. I did get some supplies. Bucky, do you want me to like put this in the chest or anything, or?
Yeah, you can just empty out and store it here in my chest for now, so you
these
can go
tomato
out.
Oh,
And...
berries.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to harvest these.
Oh. Let's see. Get some
Okay.
other ones here. Very nice. Aw,
Tomatoes.
some more exploded.
Oh, there's tomatoes. Why it's
We
a
got some of
berries?
these, right?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we're good. All right, let me go put this inside. Wait, let me
Yum,
make sure I actually
tomatoes.
did get the tomatoes.
Probably got a full bag at this point almost.
Did I? Oh, I did get some tomatoes. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, those like
All right,
big,
I'm gonna go
Hot
put
tub
this
right here.
like
put
Tetris
this
like
in here. Now,
inventory.
You've obviously done a great job.
It takes like
with
too
the
much
with the decorations
place,
here on the
too much
furniture.
space. Some of the
And,
items.
we
They take,
don't
like,
intend
4
furniture
slots,
to
like, oh my
obviously just
God.
be visual aspect of the interior, but functional as well. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so obviously we've seen here the chest, right? The chest is a placeable furniture prop that actually increases the storage capacity of your freehold property.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna have a variety of other functional furnitures, like besides just even the artisanship stations. So for example, we have a bed over here, which you'll be able to sleep in as well, get some rest experience perhaps.
Okay,
Also, we'll have
okay.
chairs,
Resting
those are
like in
just, kind of
video,
cosmetic
yeah.
you'll be able to sit in, and yeah, there'll be a variety of functional
Reminds
prop items as
you
well that will
of
have actual
PS2
gameplay.
game called The Dragon.
is
Oh, I don't even know that one.
Nice. That's awesome.
Okay, so you just drag
Let's see,
them.
I'm just putting all this stuff into the.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like this kind of like inventory thing, because it's gonna be a headache if you have like a bunch of stuff and you need to sort it out, so you would use like all the space. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. If they're gonna do that, it seems like they're gonna do that. I'm not the biggest fan of that. I like when inventory is just simple.
Into your storage chest, so you have it.
Very nice.
I
Free
see
labor.
I see you have some pictures in here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's the picture I commissioned of myself. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, is this it? Is that you?
Yes.
What? You played as a red-haired, green-eyed lass who could ride a dragon. Some swords and armor used to take up 3-4 spaces. Yeah. Wait, that kind of inventory reminds me. Wait, PoE also has it, right? So we need to sort like all things there to pick up. Cause yeah, some things like take like, for example, 6 slots, some only 1, some maybe 3 vertical, maybe like it's kind of annoying, but like it is what it is.
It is actual Bucky.
Me in armor.
It's actual Bucky. That is so great.
I think this is your favorite, Steven.
Yes,
Yeah,
the sandals. Oh,
Sandals?
that's awesome. That is super cool. Now, obviously, players that we talked a little bit about businesses and how players can kind of stand up different taverns and whatnot. And Bucky, you had stated like one of the reasons why you wanted to have your freehold here in this location was because of some of the access to the rare resources. But there's also some interesting hunting grounds nearby.
So you can place it like anywhere. You can have it
and-
anywhere.
One of the things that is interesting about the freehold system is that it's not just architected for processing, but it can also be a profitable location based on where and what you're providing other players access to from a like drink and food tavern perspective, right?
Yeah, we mentioned it before, like there's business types of buildings that you can build. Some of these could be very region specific, like if there was a hunting ground nearby that is very populated, we could set up a tavern, sell like food buffs and drinks that is really good for
Tavern
XP
sounds
bonuses
like
or
fun. Yeah, I would like to
increase
have that.
to your loot chance or something like that. Whatever that may increase some kind of a benefit to the player that is
Chop, chop, chop.
good business, like I said, would be set up here where you could just get take advantage of the populated player area.
That's awesome.
What game is
That's
this?
super cool.
Ashes of Creation.
I love it.
It's
And you
still
were saying,
in development.
you know, obviously
You're just chatting still?
having access.
Oh, no.
to
I was playing BDO. We just
an
like
open
hopped
world
like to
where
watch this
you're
for a
not
little bit.
necessarily restricted to the locations that you can place.
We started talking
these
about the game,
freeholds,
so
but allowing the players to kind
just
of place
checking
them
what are they
themselves.
like creating, how it's gonna be.
Obviously, we are going to.
You
block
get
out
to
certain
have your
areas that
home
can't be placed, like
and
certain
garden
road
and
networks
farm.
and POIs. But generally, the intent is to provide these freeholds as layable plots in the open world. Is that right?
So you can place it
Yeah,
like
that's right.
anywhere.
So as long as you purchase a certificate from the owning node of the land, you'll be able to place it in many
Playing
places around the node.
spreadsheet
Like,
simulator.
basically
What?
anywhere that's not like a dungeon or a point of interest with monsters, you'll be able to place it in a lot of areas. So players will have a lot of freedom in choosing where they want to build their freehold and lay down their plot. So it'll be a big, like obviously here, like what you said, I was looking at the, we got the mines over there, we got the point of interest, but we also have this large flat area for a lot of farming. And so it was kind of a good mix for this freehold.
Yeah. Super cool. Love it. Bucky, you have a very cool freehold. You know, I think I'm getting a little bit tired. Mind if I just take a little nap, you know?
Oh, sure, yeah. I mean, just it's great,
that
great
cool?
bed. You'll get some
It will
rest
be released
experience.
in
It'll be perfect.
2035. I bet.
I was concerned a little bit
Because
with
it's taken
the
ages.
nearby
Just
enemy
give me the game
populations,
already.
perhaps. Maybe you guys can keep watch over me as I go to sleep.
Oh yeah, for sure. Don't worry, you'll be safe. We'll
Be
set up a
safe
guard.
here.
Well, everybody, I hope you guys enjoyed this brief look at Bucky's Freehold, a little bit about the processing for livestock as well as crops, and take a look at the new mount, some of the resources that are placed around the Riverlands area, and also a little look at the housing system with some of the furniture that you have access to kind of use
Okay.
and provide a little bit of benefit that you have access to.
I bet maybe you can craft
For your
like
gameplay.
furniture too.
Instead,
Hopefully.
I think we'll wish you all adieu and a good.
Well, that's nice. That's nice to see. I love housing. And the more things, the better. The more like buildings, everything, the more things that you can do like in your like house, the better. And this has everything. Yeah, I wish you would be able like to decorate the house, maybe choose like your house style, maybe, I don't know, decorate outside, inside, like maybe you like just all your backyard, everything, maybe you can like decorate it too, like customize it, hopefully. Who knows? It's been in early access or whatever? No. There's no access at all. It's I don't know when we're gonna get the game, like god damn it. Like shit, I was like I was waiting for the game like for the longest time, and I don't know when they gonna give it to us. I hate waiting.